Hey there, friends! Welcome back to our English Learning Channel. Today, we're going to talk about something super fun. Sports. Woo! I can already feel the energy. Soccer, basketball, football. Talking about sports is one of the best ways to practice English because it's something people talk about every day, at work, at school, or even in coffee shops. So, let's imagine a simple situation. You're at a park in New York City, enjoying a sunny Saturday morning. Sun. You meet your new American friend, Jake. And guess what? He loves sports. Now, let's learn how to talk about sports naturally, using easy, simple English sentences. Ready? Yay! Let's go! So, you see Jake walking toward you with a big smile. He says, "Hey, what's up?" You reply, "Hey, Jake, I'm good, just enjoying the morning. How about you?" He says, "I'm great. I just came from the gym. Played some basketball today." Here's a useful phrase. I just came from the gym. It means you recently finished doing exercise or sports. You can also say, I just came from the tennis court. I just came from the swimming pool. I just came from my morning run. Easy, right? Now, you want to keep the conversation going, so you say, "Oh, that's nice. I love basketball too." Jake smiles and says, "Really? Do you play?" You can reply, Not very well, but I like watching NBA games." This is a funny and natural way to answer when you're not perfect at something. Adding "ha ha ha" makes you sound relaxed and friendly. Now, let's learn some phrases to talk about your favorite sport. My favorite sport is soccer. I enjoy watching baseball. I like playing tennis on weekends. I'm a big fan of American football. And if someone asks why, you can reply, because it's exciting. Because it keeps me healthy. Because I've played it since I was a kid. Let's think of an example. You can say, I like soccer because it's fast and fun. That's a nice, easy sentence. Now, Jake asks, who's your favorite team? You think for a moment and say, I think I like the Golden State Warriors. Or you can say, I'm a big fan of the New York Yankees. When you say, I'm a big fan of, it means you really love that team or player. For example, I'm a big fan of LeBron James. I'm a big fan of Serena Williams. I'm a big fan of Tom Brady. Wow, so many amazing players. Jake smiles again and says, Do you watch the Super Bowl? You say, Oh yes, it's so exciting every year. You can add, I usually watch it with my friends. We eat pizza and cheer for our favorite team. Pizza and football? That sounds so American, right? Pizza, football. Here are some simple ways to talk about watching sports. I watch games on weekends. I love watching live matches. I go to the stadium sometimes. I usually watch highlights on YouTube. Then Jake says, You should join our weekend game sometime. You reply, Yeah, that sounds great. I'd love to join. The phrase, that sounds great, is a very common way to show excitement or agreement. For example, let's go for coffee. Yeah, that sounds great. Let's watch a movie. Yeah, that sounds great. Simple and friendly, right? Then you say, "Maybe I'll bring some drinks for the team, ha ha!" And Jake laughs, "Awesome! You're part of the team now!" Ah, what a nice moment! You just made a new friend and practiced your English. Okay, friends, we'll continue this conversation in part 2, where Jake invites you to play a weekend basketball game, and you'll learn new English phrases about teamwork, competition, and fun. So make sure to watch the next video, because we're just getting started.
It's Saturday afternoon now. The sun is shining, the sky is blue, and the park is full of people playing different sports. You walk toward the basketball court, a little nervous, but also excited. Jake waves at you and shouts, "Hey, you made it!" You smile and say, "Yeah, of course, I couldn't miss it." He laughs and throws you a basketball. You catch it, whoops, almost drop it. Jake laughs too and says, "Nice catch." You say, "I haven't played in a long time." He replies, "No worries, we're just here to have fun." This is a great line to remember. We're just here to have fun. It means it's not serious. It's about enjoying, not winning. Then Jake introduces you to his friends, Mike, Sarah, and Anna. They all smile and say, "Hey, nice to meet you." You reply, "Hey everyone, nice to meet you too." Wow, you already sound confident. Jake says, "Okay team, let's warm up." You all bounce the ball, passing it and laughing together. It feels good to move your body, right? Exercise and English, both a good practice, huh? After a few minutes, Jake says, "All right, let's play a quick game, 3-on-3. You feel a little nervous, but you say, "Yeah, I'm ready." The game starts. You dribble the ball slowly. Someone shouts, "Pass it." You pass the ball. Wow, nice throw. Jake catches it and scores. Everyone cheers. Yay! You laugh and say, "That was awesome." Jake gives you a high five and says, "Great job." You can use this phrase anytime you want to encourage someone. "Great job," or "Nice work." It makes people feel good and motivated. After a few minutes, the game gets more fun. Mike says, "Good defense." Sarah laughs, "I can't believe I missed that shot." You say, "It's okay, you'll get it next time." That's another nice and positive phrase. You'll get it next time. It means, don't worry, you can do better in the future. Everyone keeps playing. You make a small mistake. Oops, the ball bounces away. You laugh and say, "Oops, my bad." This is a very natural American phrase. My bad means it's my mistake. Short, simple, and friendly. Then Jake says, "Don't worry, keep going." You smile and keep playing. You start to enjoy every moment. Even the small mistakes feel fun. After a while, you finally score a basket. Wow! Everyone claps and cheers. "Nice shot." You laugh. "I actually did it." Jake says, "Told you, you're good." You reply, "Ah, thanks, that was amazing." Now the game ends. Everyone is tired but happy. You sit on a bench, drinking water, breathing fast. Jake says, "That was great teamwork." You nod and say, "Yeah, we did awesome." He says, "See, sports are more than just winning. They're about connecting with people." You smile and reply, "Yeah, you're right. I didn't just play, I made new friends." Let's learn some useful phrases from this part. Digger, nice shot when someone does something great. My bad, when you make a small mistake. You'll get it next time when you want to encourage someone. Good defense, when someone stops the other team well. Great teamwork, when everyone works together nicely. These short, positive sentences help you sound natural and friendly in conversations, not just in sports, but also in school, work, or daily life. After resting, Jake says, "We're going for smoothies. Want to come?" You reply, "Yeah, sounds delicious." Everyone walks to a small smoothie shop nearby. The air smells sweet, like fruit in summer. You say, "I'll have a strawberry banana smoothie, please." The cashier says, "Sure, that'll be $5. You pay and say, "Thank you." Jake laughs and says, "You're becoming a real New Yorker now." You smile, "I guess so." Everyone sits down and talks about their favorite sports again. Mike says, "I love baseball." Sarah says, "I prefer tennis." You say, "I like soccer. It's so fast and exciting." Jake asks, "Who's your favorite player?" You think for a second and say, maybe Christian Pulisic. He's awesome." Jake nods and says, "Yeah, he's great." Then Sarah says, "I like Serena Williams. She's so strong and confident." You say, "Oh, yeah, she's amazing." As you talk, you realize something special. Sports bring people together. Different people, different languages, but one common passion. You say, "You know, today was really fun. I got to practice English and play basketball." Jake smiles and says, "See, that's the best combo, learning and living." Everyone laughs and raises their cups. Cheers! You say, "Cheers, guys, to sports, friendship, and English." Haha, what a perfect day. Now, let's review some new English you learned today. My bad means, sorry, my mistake. Nice shot is a great way to cheer someone. You'll get it next time is kind and positive encouragement. Good defense, when people work together well. That sounds delicious, to express interest in food or drink. And cheers, used when raising a glass with friends. See how natural all of these sound? You can use them in real life, not just in sports. So, next time you talk about sports, or play one, try using these phrases. Smile, laugh, and don't worry about mistakes. Every time you speak, you're improving. Remember, it's not about being perfect. It's about being confident. It's about connecting with people, just like you did with Jake and his friends. Wow, what a day! You played, laughed, learned, and made friends. That's what learning English is all about, enjoying every moment. Yay! You did amazing today. So keep practicing, keep smiling, and keep speaking English every single day, because your English journey is just like sports. Practice makes progress. See you in the next video, my friend. And until then, keep shining, keep learning, and keep saying, "Yeah, I can do that."